Niagara Falls. The name itself echoes with power and wonder. It is a place of breathtaking beauty. Here, nature puts on a truly spectacular show. These mighty falls stand on the Niagara River. This river forms a natural border. It separates the United States of America from Canada. Millions of people journey here each year. They come to witness this incredible sight. They come to feel the immense energy of the water. The sound is perhaps the first thing you notice. It is a constant, deep roar. It is the sound of immense volumes of water. This water crashes down into the gorge below. A fine mist rises high into the air. This mist can be seen from miles away. It gently covers everything nearby. The sheer force of the water is humbling. It reminds us of the incredible power of the natural world. This is more than just falling water. It is a living, breathing spectacle. Join me as we explore this magnificent natural wonder. We will journey back in time. Let us begin our journey into the heart of the thunderous waters. To understand Niagara Falls, we must travel far back in time. Our story begins during the last great ice age. This was a time when vast sheets of ice covered much of North America. These glaciers were like giant sculptors. They moved slowly but surely across the land. As they moved, they carved out valleys, they flattened hills, they reshaped the very surface of the continent. Around 12,000 years ago, the climate began to warm. The massive glaciers started to melt and retreat. As they melted, they released enormous amounts of water. This water filled the basins carved by the ice. This is how the Great Lakes were formed. The Niagara River came into being as an outlet. It began to carry water from Lake Erie. It flowed northwards towards Lake Ontario. The path of the Niagara River crossed over a unique geological feature. This is called the Niagara Escarpment. The river water began to flow over this escarpment. As it did, it started to wear away the softer rock layers underneath. This process of erosion is how Niagara Falls was born. The falls are a dynamic, ever-changing masterpiece. Niagara Falls is not just one single waterfall. It is actually a magnificent group of three. Together, they create the awe-inspiring spectacle we know and love. These three waterfalls are distinct. Each has its own character and beauty. They are named the Horseshoe Falls, the American Falls, and the Bridal Veil Falls. Most of the water, a staggering 90%, thunders over the Horseshoe Falls. This grand cascade is primarily located on the Canadian side of the border. Its distinctive curved shape gives it its name. The Horseshoe Falls is the largest of the three. It stretches nearly 800 meters across. The water plunges approximately 57 meters into the churning river below. The sheer volume of water creates a powerful roar. It also generates an enormous cloud of mist. This mist often creates beautiful rainbows on sunny days. Standing near the Horseshoe Falls, you can feel the ground tremble. To the east of the Horseshoe Falls, across Goat Island, lie the American Falls. Nestled right next to the American Falls is the smallest of the trio, the charming Bridal Veil Falls. Together, these three distinct waterfalls combine to form the majestic entity we call Niagara Falls. Each contributes to the overall grandeur. Section 4. Whispers of Time, Niagara's Human Story. Long before European explorers arrived, Niagara Falls was a sacred place. Indigenous peoples lived in this region for thousands of years. They held the falls in deep reverence. The Iroquoian people, for instance, called the falls Ongiara. This word is often translated as the strait, or more poetically, thunder of waters. It is from this word that Niagara is derived. These early inhabitants understood the power and spirit of the falls. They saw it as a place of great spiritual significance. Their stories and legends are woven into the fabric of Niagara's history. The first documented European to see Niagara Falls was a French priest. His name was Father Louis Hennepin. He visited the falls in 1678. He described the falls in his writings. He called them a vast and prodigious cadence of water. By the 19th century, Niagara Falls had become a major tourist destination. People traveled from far and wide. They came by steamboat and by newly built railways. This era also saw the rise of daredevils attempting dangerous stunts over the falls. Hotels and attractions sprang up to cater to the growing number of visitors. This marked an important step in balancing human enjoyment with conservation. Section 5. The Falls by Numbers, a spectacle of scale. The sheer volume of water that flows over Niagara Falls is mind-boggling. Over 2,800 cubic meters of water plummet every second. During peak flow, this increases dramatically. This water comes from the Great Lakes. These lakes hold 1/5 of the world's fresh surface water. The Niagara River channels this flow to Lake Ontario. Niagara Falls combines height and incredible width. The Horseshoe Falls drops about 57 meters. The American Falls drops between 21 and 34 meters. Its breadth and volume make it powerful. This immense power defines Niagara. The green color of the Niagara River is from rock flour. These particles reflect sunlight, creating the green hue. Niagara Falls has captivated people for centuries. Each visitor leaves with lasting memories. Section 6. Lifeblood and Power. Niagara's dual role. Niagara Falls is not only a stunning natural spectacle, it is also a powerhouse. The immense energy of the falling water has been harnessed to generate electricity for over a century. Hydroelectric power plants on both the American and Canadian sides tap into this renewable resource. These plants provide a significant amount of electricity. This electricity powers homes, schools, hospitals and industries across a wide region. It is a clean source of energy. It plays a crucial role in the economies of both New York State and Ontario. To generate this power, a large amount of water is diverted from the Niagara River. It is channeled through tunnels and canals to the power plants. International agreements carefully manage this diversion. These agreements ensure that enough water still flows over the falls to maintain their beauty, especially during daylight tourist hours. At night and during the off-peak tourist season, the flow over the falls is reduced. More water is then directed towards power generation. This balancing act is crucial. It allows us to benefit from the river's power while preserving the spectacle. The presence of Niagara Falls has a profound economic impact. Section 7. A legacy of wonder protecting Niagara for tomorrow. Niagara Falls stands as a timeless monument to the raw power and beauty of nature. It evokes awe in everyone who beholds it. The thunderous roar, swirling mists, vibrant rainbows, a gift, a natural heritage shared by two nations and the world. Its grandeur reminds us of the forces shaping our planet. It connects us to something ancient and profound. The story of Niagara Falls is one of constant change. Erosion, the force that created the falls, continues its work. The hard cap rock is still being undercut. The falls are slowly retreating upstream. Scientists estimate this retreat is about 30 centimeters per year. While this may seem slow over centuries, it means the falls will look different. Understanding this process is key to preserving this landscape. We have a responsibility to protect this natural wonder. Preservation efforts must continue. International cooperation is vital. Organizations like the International Joint Commission play a crucial role. Let us ensure Niagara Falls inspires awe for generations.